Hello and welcome to this week's episodes of The Calling. Follow your spirit all the way in. I'm your host, Homaya. Join me in this journey of self-awareness, soul frequencies, and spiritual revelations. Let's fly. I want us to go even deeper in living inside out, living the truth. I want us to understand, not from our mind, but from our entire presence, from our entire being, from our auric field, from the truth that is alive within us, that we are the cause of everything. And if we choose to be a light leader in whatever way you're doing it. If you're doing it with your business as a mentor, as a coach, if you are doing it because you're a healer and this is like your nature, if you're doing it because you want to live a life with self-awareness, if you're doing it because you care for your family and you would like to have a great family life, or you would like to have a great business that even if it's not spiritual business, at least is with high morals and with real care, with what really runs a good business, then claiming this seat of a light leader is essential. And to claim that seat, to claim that position, to claim that inner state is not an action, is not a movement. Sometimes people are asking me, are you teaching a technique? What is the techniques that you're teaching? Yes, I was teaching techniques for many, many years. I've taught healers how to heal, how to move their hands, how to create certain mudras. But at a certain point, I realized that it's not so different than teaching them holy scripts and repeating prayers from the Bible. This is amazing. It's powerful, but it cannot be instead of an inner awakening of your power, of your truth, of the divine nature within you. It cannot be, as I said in the previous episode, it cannot be either or. It must be one thing, inside out. So you cannot, at that sense, either dream about huge calling if the calling of the moment is not awakened. To have this massive experience of divinity within you, it can be a big thing that happened, but it can be a single little thing that happened again and again and again and again because you are calling it. Because you decide that this is the life you want, because it is clear that there is no other life for you. Then you listen to the calling that exists within you and you follow it deep, bold, passionate, even I would say obsessed. And take a deep breath. And it is your authority, your inner authority, your awareness that you are leading your life, that you are the one who's making those steps. You're the one who is taking those decisions and activating this devotion. Is not an external devotion. You're not obsessed about something external. It's an internal devotion. It becomes the most important thing for you. And everything starts to be a reflection. It is, in any case, a reflection, but you are living like that. You are aware that this is a reflection. You don't wait for validation. You don't wait for authority. You don't wait for an external consent. If you feel that inside of you, it's strong enough to live. It's strong enough to manifest. And you don't shy away from that truth. You don't even search for trust. You're anchored in faith. Trust can support you from time to time. And for many of your clients, for many of your students, for many people, trust will be something really relevant. But trust you need when the lights are on. Faith is for the leaders. Leaders are the ones who are walking and they don't see the future. Not physical, they're not tangible. They cannot touch what they are leading. They are in the creation of it. They cannot touch it. It's still not here. If you're a light leader, you're walking in the darkness and you have only one light, which is the one inside of you. If not, the other option is you're a follower of what is already agreed upon, what everyone is okay, what everything that is already valid, already certified, already approved, already okay with an external authority that either really stand behind what they sign or to a certain degree. So as a light leader, and as a leader in general, your connection to your light inside starts to be the most important thing in your life. And it supports you to navigate your relationship, your business, your health, your wealth, everything. You don't wait for the results. You don't wait that the others will have results. You create the results. You create the circumstances. You lead by that. And yeah, people might not understand you sometime, and people might not get what you're saying. But if you get what you're saying, and you devote your energy to listen to it and follow it, psychically, intuitively, if it is relevant for others, and most likely it will be relevant for others, then they will get it. Now, why would it be relevant for others? Not because you're doing it for them. It's because you were able to listen to that depth inside of you where it matters to you so much that it matters as a ripple effect in reality. You allowed yourself to listen to that level of depth inside of you that it is so much your highest truth. It is good for your highest good, then it becomes good for the highest good of all. Anchor in the word highest good. Not just it's good for me, it's good for my personality, it's good for my higher self, it's good for my God self, it's good for my higher good in this lifetime and lifetimes ahead, in this body and other bodies, in this relationship and all relationship, in that human experience and for entire humanity. It is good for my highest good, then it is good for the highest good of all. This is a complete different way of living. It's not a search for a mental answer. It's not a search for a mental confirmation. It's not a need for a validation. Then the king and the queen are alive within. then the crown, as I said before, is coming from within. No one is giving it to you externally, and you're not waiting for anyone to give it to you. Because if you're able to see yourself as such, it's enough. If it is connected to your heart, it is connected to the whisper of your soul, it is connected to your real, full truth, and you are willing to go with it in valleys and in mountains, and brings a greater and greater and greater alignment, then it's perfect. If there are ripple effect of goods with it, then it's perfect. What is the other option that exists now? Look around. What exists? How far we've left the body. I might push some buttons for those of you who are listening. Take a deep breath. But we need to put a question mark on society that is awakened from being activated by drugs, by medicine, which was actually examined on animals with very low consciousness, very different, I would say better, consciousness, that are situated in the cosmology of life in a different state, that have complete different responsibility, complete different set of tools. And so many of us consume it that we feel that it is okay to have a robot in a human figure emitting us to live among us and believing that it's going to serve us. But we can also go into something very basic. The way that you move your life, the way that you move your business, what are you searching for? Take a deep breath and really ask yourself a very provocative questions. Am I searching for techniques on how to heal, or how strategies of how to run my business? Or am I willing to explore it inside out and get the power that comes with self-awareness and with the light of awareness? Do I have the strength to receive no, to be misunderstood? Because I have a connection to light within me, and it is being experienced as light. Do I have the strength for that? Or do I need to run like everyone? Am I here for innovation or repetition? Who am I? If I'm calling myself a messenger of light, if I'm calling myself someone who is aligned with the highest consciousness, with the divine consciousness, am I here to repeat? Or is there new codes and frequencies that are passing through me because of the calling? What do I search? I search for guarantees, for insurance that I'm walking in the right way, that if something will fall, will break, I can repair it? Or do I choose power and potency? ask this question: am I searching for protection? Or am I searching for openness? Those are two different styles of life with completely two different futures created for it. I want you to have the courage to listen to your soul. I want you to have the courage to listen to your heart. I want you to have the courage to be in peace with yourself. To have the peace to live in truth. To be so anchored in truth, in light within you, and allow everything to be what it truly is, a ripple effect of your presence. Thank you. Thank you for listening and being part of this great conversation. You will find all the relevant links in the show notes, as well as a link to a meditation for you to feel more connected to your spirit and aligned with your soul contract. Please, if this episode touched you, leave a review, like, and subscribe. Feel comfortable to share it with your friends, family, and colleagues, because everyone has a calling.